judge is Jerry Wiley, and the running clock operator is
Hello again, everybody, and welcome to the Jamey Chadwell Show here at North Greenville University, where Christ makes a difference. I'm your host, Fred Battenfield. And Coach, it's a homecoming week of sorts for you this week as the Crusaders go down to Charleston Southern. What are your thoughts as you take your team down to the Low Country to play Charleston Southern?
Well, first of all, it's a great opportunity for us to go up against a FCS team that's just played the #1 team in the country, Florida, played South Florida. That's been a bowl team last year, and then played Wofford University, who's in the top, I think, 10 in the FCS. So, first of all, excited about us playing that type of caliber team to sort of see our guys the level that they can play at. Obviously, been down there for 5 years. That was home for me for a long time, and got a lot of still friends and family, down that way. So it's a bittersweet almost a little bit. Excited about going down, but you miss some of the guys too. So, and that'll be for a lot of people, on our staff there that has some ties down there. So it's an exciting week.
Absolutely. Let's talk about some of the guys that are on your staff that have those ties to Charleston Southern.
All right, well, Matt Durham, our tight ends coach, he played there, was on the Big South Conference championship team there in 2005. Newland Isaac was a wide receiver. He's also on that team that graduated from there last year. And then Coach Staggs, our defensive coordinator, coached down there last year. So recruited a lot of the guys, know a lot of the guys. So you have a personal investment in the game there. So you want to see them do well and hopefully play well, but you want to see them maybe let us pull out a victory too.
See them lose too.
Yeah,
absolutely.
Exactly.
Well, Coach, you mentioned that Charleston Southern played the #1 team in the country in the FBS. That's the University of Florida, ranked #1 in the country, and they also played a pretty good South Florida team. So they're a quality football team.
They are. Don't let the record fool you. They're 0-3, but they played 3 really good teams and had a chance. Really should have beat Wofford University and played Florida pretty well. I know the score didn't indicate it, but played Florida well. So the talent that we're going to see Saturday, the speed of the game, the size of the players is going to be the best we've seen this year. And they're no doubt the best team that we played this year. And so it's going to take a great effort from us, and hopefully them not playing their best game, maybe playing a C-level game for us to even have a chance to get a victory. But
absolutely.
That's why you play them.
Okay, Coach, this has become kind of a rivalry game in the state of South Carolina, hasn't it?
It has. From the days that I was down there, and then obviously now being here the head coach, obviously the affiliation of the Baptist Convention, that's a natural thing there, and then similar schools, similar missions, similar mottos, and so when you have a chance to go against a school that's got a higher ranking or a bigger opponent, it creates a natural rivalry. So I know our kids are excited about going down and seeing what they can do against them.
Absolutely. Well, Coach, you mentioned at the second half of the Lorraine game last week, your team showed a little bit of passion. They finally came on, they finally bought into what you're trying to get them to do. Yeah,
I thought, I was disappointed. I thought times in the first 3 games we played and did some good things, but there was not a belief that, hey, something's good's going to happen. In the first half, obviously, we didn't play well. Then in the second half, you get a turnover, you get some points, you get an onside kick, you get some things, and the kids started saying, hey, we can do this if we'll play. And so we're trying, and it's a mindset, and you're trying to change it, and it takes some time to change those things. But I felt like those kids started saying, hey, if we'll just believe and do what we're asked to do, good things can happen. So we really tried to build on this past week.
Absolutely. Speaking of building this week, seems like your special teams have gotten a little extra attention this week.
We have. Charleston Southern does a great job on special teams. They've got one of the best returners in the country at their level, probably at any level, Gerald Stevenson. So you got to spend a lot of time on how to try to hem him up, and there are other players. Antoine Ivy does a great job returning too. So we've tried to put some effort into the special teams, just making sure that we're sound, and that's been a goal of ours since I took over, to try to improve those. And I really feel like our special teams has improved this year compared to the previous years, but we still got some ways to go.
Absolutely. Well, Coach, Andre Bernardi added yet another honor to his long list of accomplishments at North Greenville. He was the NCAA Division II Independent School Player of the Week for defensive players. He's had another great season.
He has. He's there's not enough words to describe Andre and what he means to the university, the team, what he means to his teammates. On our level, he's what a Tim Tebow would be. Obviously, he doesn't play the quarterback position, so he don't get all those accolades, but he's that type of person that you want to be around, that you can see that just loves the game and does what he can to make other people better. So whatever accolades he deserves. And when you look up what a quality person to be, his picture should be in there.
Well, Coach, I know you're excited about this week, but you really would like to come back from Charleston with a win.
Oh, yeah, definitely. I mean, it's when you're building a program and we're making steps and there's been improvements each week, you want to see the improvement in the win column, obviously. And I want that for our players more than anything. Obviously, there's personal for us and some other coaches about going down there, but most important is we told our team, we want to win for them. Not me, not anybody else. We want to win for those guys because of the hard work they're putting in. So I think we'll go down there and play well.
That's fantastic. Well, Coach Chadwell and I are wearing the Crusader Club red shirts this week. The best way for Crusader fans to support student athletes at North Greenville is to be a member of the Crusader Club. So we'd like to thank Wayne Landreth and all the people with that group for providing our outfits for this week. Well, Coach, let's see if we come back with a win next week.
Yes, sir.
Okay, if you can't make it down to the game in Charleston, be sure to follow the game on 95.5 FM, The Vibe, right here at North Greenville. For Coach Jamey Chadwell, I'm Fred Battenfield, and this is the Crusader Sports Network.